Hello, I'm Callie. What's the fastest way to tell the difference between a speech and a presentation? It's audio visuals. Today we'll talk about the importance of visual aids. Thanks for visiting Toastmasters International. Since 1924, we've helped more than 4 million people gain the confidence to communicate in all circumstances. One of the most demanding situations you'll ever face is speaking to an audience. This video is part of a series of Toastmasters time-tested tips that will help you become a more confident speaker. In this video, we'll explore simple and effective ways to make the most of visual aids. Let's begin with a few simple ways to add flair to your next speech by incorporating visual aids. When presenting for business, the most commonly used tools are a computer and projector. And with the help of presentation software, images can be projected in sequence on a large screen that even people in the back of the room can easily see. Additionally, presentation software makes it easy for you to include a short video. However, keep in mind that when you play a video that has audio, you'll need to have a pair of external speakers. Most built-in laptop speakers lack the power needed to increase volume so everyone in the room can hear. Another important tool is the remote control. This wireless handheld device allows you to advance your presentation without having to step over the laptop every time you want to advance to the next slide or picture. Projecting an image on the screen can help the audience visually grasp your point, and a prop can add extra dimension to your presentation. Visual aids are a great way to keep the audience interested. When you want to brainstorm with the audience, get back to basics by incorporating a flip chart or whiteboard. For this type of exercise, there is no better tool. On the spot, you can grab your listeners' ideas and jot them down. The rapid exchange is fun, and the audience feels more invested in the experience by seeing their words and ideas come to life before them. Now that we've identified the key support tools, let's take a look at how we can effectively interact with visual aids. If you plan to present with a slide deck, you have to prepare for Murphy's Law. Who is Murphy, and what's his law, you ask? It's the idea that if anything can go wrong, it will. In preparation, be ready for technical glitches by printing up a backup copy of your presentation slides. No matter what happens to the audio or video equipment, you'll be fully prepared to stand and deliver because you have your printed slides and talking points with you. When it comes to setting up your visual aids, arrive early to the venue to position your materials in the best location. If you're working with a computer, test it to be sure you can see your presentation deck on the screen. Honoring Murphy's Law, always carry a backup copy of your slide deck on a USB drive to remedy possible technical problems that may arise. Be aware that presenting with visual aids can be troublesome. For instance, telling a story about a bear when you have a picture of a rowboat on the screen can confuse the audience. Always remember that the image on the screen must relate to the story you're sharing in order for your story and you to have credibility. Similarly, don't feel tempted to use video just because it's an option. A frivolous video that doesn't support your message is a distraction, so choose videos that will reinforce your point. While slides can help you stay on track, they also create another challenge. They increase the number of spoken transitions in your presentation. Every time you click on the next slide, you'll need to verbally take the audience from one slide idea to the next to make the story feel seamless and fluid. And last but not least, it's time to concentrate on the final consideration, the you factor. The most prominent visual aid in the front of the room is you, and that's why it's crucial that you pay close attention to your personal style. Are the clothes you are wearing in line with your message? If you're ever in doubt with how to dress, follow this simple rule. Raise your style one level higher than the audience's. For instance, if they're dressed casually, then dress in line with business casual style. The way we move physically also plays a part in our visual credibility. Avoid moving too much or too little, because both can be distracting. Pay special attention that your gestures and movements support your story. Incorporate these tips and techniques, and before you know it, you'll have mastered the art of making the most of visual aids. For more information on making the most of visual aids, visit a Toastmasters Club. Find a location near you at toastmasters.org.